am so happy to be here this afternoon. I am very happy to talk to you about a device that gave me a second life. I need to tell you that in 1994, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, the neurological disease that is like, you know, the result. We are supposed to end up in a wheelchair. In 2003, I had to quit the job. And in 2005, I found this device, the Skio. And then I worked with the Skio. And right after one session, I could walk better. And I realized that I had nothing broken. I had a blockage somewhere, but there was nothing broken. And then this is why I am so happy here to talk to you, because so many people receive the same diagnostic. There is nothing that we can do for you, madam. Or there are doctors, they say, well, what can I do? There is nothing. I need to tell you that there is solutions, or there are solutions, and those solutions, you know, the Skio, the Eductor is at least one solution. There might be plenty of others, but I would like to make sure that we will never, never accept a no. No, there is no solution for you, madam, okay? So let me just introduce rapidly, because we have 15 minutes, and then we talk about the Skio, the Eductor. The Skio was the first generation, let's say, and we are working now with the Eductor, which is 2014 generation, which is really advanced. It is one of the most advanced health and wellness technologies, and I call it my portable medical clinic. And this is, you will see why, because everything is in there, okay? And so what I need to talk to you, well, those are devices. What is important to know when we talk about wellness is to be able to understand very well the concept of stress. Stress, we know about that. It's going a little bit faster, you know. So, okay, so the stress has a lot of effect, you know, on the client, cardiovascular health, endocrine, muscle, any system, you know. At the basis, there is always a stress. And it is proven that more than 90% of disease are caused or aggravated by stress. So to understand really or to manage our physiological response to stress is critical. So how the technology will help? So what is important to know is that our conscious brain will perceive just a very, very, very small portion of all that comes to us. We know that we have thousands and thousands of nervous impulses by second. So what is not perceived consciously with our brain go into the unconscious mind. And this is where it is. The unconscious mind, we know it is the motor of our life. So what is interesting is that with our technology, with quantum biofeedback, we can discover what is hidden in this unconscious mind, all the belief, all the conditioning, all the stress that are there. So the body, as we saw, in fact, I would like to talk to you a little bit about the bioresonance. Bioresonance, we know that it is scientifically proven. We know that the body, as all object in nature, emits continuously frequencies that can be measured. So each body, cell, and organ has its own frequential signature. And all of this can be measured. And we know that they communicate by resonance, okay? And if the capacity of resonating to a specific frequency is perturbed, the resulting frequency of the whole body is perturbed. And so this is something that is important to understand, is that one organ of a few cells that creates some distress will impact all the whole system. So I would like to give to you some example of some frequencies. And you might like it because, we always say, oh, health can be measured. So give me an example. So those are some examples here of the human body, the thyroid, the human body, the thymus, the heart. And I would like to talk to you about the brain. The brain, which is between 72 and 90 megahertz. And then the normal brain, and there is the genius brain. So some people among here might think that they are genius. So let's say can be measured. And look at that. The disease starts at 58 megahertz. Okay, the candida, how can we be receptive to Epstein-Barr, receptive to cancer? That starts at 25 megahertz. So this is very, very important. This is like not new science. But what is important to understand is that it is there, and we need to be aware about that, and we need to work with this information. So what is important is that when our cells vibrate at a higher level, we experiment health. When the frequency of our cells is low, we become vulnerable to disease. And this is important. So disease is found in cells that do not vibrate, that are not charged, that are not energized. So what we just need to do is re-energize all the cells. And then the body is bright, the body is intelligent, and the body is able to self-heal. So what is happening is that with our skill and Eductor, this is what we are doing, is to increase the vibration and the frequency of our cells. So what is it? So quickly, you will see that there is a computer, there is a device, there is some captors, around the head, the wrist, the ankles. And what is happening is that at first we have an energetic assessment of the whole body, and then we can create some stress profile, physical, mental, emotional, environmental, social, whatever, all those, even spiritual. I do not write the word spiritual when I am in Europe. I can write spiritual here in India because you are a country so much open. So once we have the profiles, then we can do some harmonization, and again, the cells and the body can self-heal. So I just want to show you a few health parameters that we can measure. And very quick, what is important is that it is done after 4 minutes, and you have all this information available. And again, we are working on the energetic level. What is important to note is that the energetic body is the matrix of the physical body. So for me, all what is on the energetic level is as important than the physical, okay? Because if there is a stress at the energetic level, if I can remove it, then there will be no disease. And please understand that I went through the school of disease. I know what it is. I know what it is not to care about stress, to push the body, and then the body break down. And this is so unfortunate that it happened to me. And I guess there is a reason why it happened to me, because I can tell you that not to wait for the machine to break down, to always to do the detection and reduction of stress. So the health parameters, we can talk about nutrition, we can talk about the mental, the emotion, the hormone, the brain wave, the DNA, everything is there. So whatever it is that you are interested in, we can, it is right there. And mainly like all the pathogens, the blood chemistry, the neurotransmitter, the chromosome, it is just exciting to have all this information after 4 minutes of a testing, okay? And then this is, I said more than 400 harmonization or autotherapy. There are more than 500, I did not count them. But just here is a list of homeopathy, radiology, electroacupuncture, stress reduction, muscular, meridian, chakra balancing, sport performance, immunotherapy, hormonotherapy, metabolism balancing, accelerated learning, anti-smoking, everything, as I said, everything is there. So it is a medical clinic, I would say portable, because then we can address whatever situation and then help the client. What is important is that we are here to help the client. For sure, we cannot take the responsibility for the client. The client is responsible for his health, but we can help. We can help. And also, sure, it's just not the device who can make the miracle. It is also with the change in the lifestyle of the client, okay? Lifestyle and his understanding. And I need to tell you that I have 13 questions where I am very, very clear about that we need to solve all the conflict with the father, with the mother, with the brother, with the sister, with the children, with the spouse, with the ex-spouses, with the bosses, with the neighbor, with the ancestors. This is so important to clear this. There is no way we can, I would say, talk about health if we don't clear all of this. And also if we perform a job that we like. It is so important to like what we are doing. And many people are stuck in jobs that they don't like. And also to try to resolve the situation with money. Money is a big, big problem for many people, and then I don't say that I am free from all of this, but we need to solve this relationship we have with money, okay? So those are all kind of therapies that we can help. And then, again, I have the full description. And then if you are interested, you will come and see our booth and then leave your email. And then I can send you all the details and information. And then you can test. And then what is interesting, a few people just test our device downstairs. And then they can see right away that after 20 minutes, they can feel better, So this is interesting. And also what is important is that we have a new version that will come and will address mainly the big, big question on Alzheimer. So if ever you are stuck with this, whatever situation in the family, there will be some very much advantages and some, for sure we cannot say, and then I need to make sure, we cannot say that we will heal a disease. What it is that we accompany the body to self-heal. Okay, so we are not there. We are just there to help the body to come back to the, the natural homeostasis. Okay, and then so who is using our Eductor and SKIO devices? We have acupuncture, homeopath, chiropractor, dentists, doctors, reflexologists, masotherapists, osteopath, phytotherapists, counselor, animal doctors. We have plenty of therapists. There are more than 40,000 people who are using our devices, and then and they are happy. And then this is what is important. And please, I need to make sure that I do not want you to tell me or to see in me a salesperson. What I want to do is to show this device and then to make sure that it will appeal to people who are or vibrate with this device, okay? This is the only thing. There is no way that we want to compete with anybody, but there are some people who will like to work with this device, and this is what I'm doing. So I am just presenting, okay? And then managing stress with the SKIO Eductor. What it is in conclusion, quick. SKIO Eductor offers a stress management program for physical, mental, emotional, environmental, social, professional, and spiritual stress. That is holistic, personalized, efficient, safe, pain-free, drug-free, eco-friendly, scientifically proven, using internationally certified and accepted medical technologies, integrating ancient knowledge from Orient and the new technologies of the Occident. So this is really something that is, you can see it is really holistic and it is global. And we do not have to be a doctor, but if you are a doctor, this is wonderful. But, people will use it where they are, okay? And then, so we know that this device is safe. What is important is that it's really fast It will test more than 10,800 frequencies in 5 minutes, and it is fast. I need to say that at one point, calculation will be more than 2,028,000 calculations per second. And then it will calculate at one thousandth of a second, So it's really fast. The technology today allows this. And this is what is interesting, if we can take advantage of it. And then we have multiple applications. It can be used with adults, children, animals, inanimate objects, and for sure at distance. And then it is user-friendly, personalized, and this is what is important, personalized. We need to make sure that everybody is unique, and all those physicists tell us that we are unique, and then each and everybody would need to have unique, I would say, assessment of their situation. So what is the advantage for the practitioner is that it is holistic, significant saving of time, because you don't have to do all the many tests, and then there is a bigger range of approach. And what is important is that we have in chips for the EEG, ECG, EMG, there are plenty of people who are using the device. They don't make a public statement because they know they are in the, I would say, the competition, but you can see there are plenty of people who are using it. I just use, the sport because it's simple. Everybody can relate to that. And then we have many applications. It can be health, wellness, psychology, sport, super learning, beauty, stress at work. And we know how many stress at work in Bangalore, full of IT people who are stressed out. And this is a type of device that can be easily used in business. Addiction, agriculture, and everything. So what kind of result we can? For sure, if we remove stress or reduce stress, for sure that there will be a lot of less disease. And so we will just go quickly. So we do some 15, 20-minute demo downstairs. You're welcome to see us. We'll have a workshop on the 25th about anti-aging and cellular generation. And then I would like you to inquire also about our distance balancing programs. And if you want to have more information, we have those coupons, and you write your email. And then we will provide you all the information, all the research. They're full of research. There is no point for me to list all of this here. And then what I would like is to know that there are practitioners here in India. I need to tell you that I have adopted India as my second country since 2013. Yeah. Since 2013, I come to India every 3-4 times a year. And then I believe this type of device will help India, help many countries. But it will help India because you have already this wonderful knowledge about Siddha medicine, Ayurveda medicine, energetic medicine, and you have experts of your country